26 minutes after 8 o'clock, and joining us in studio this morning from the Historical Society for Southeast New Mexico, Amy McVay-Tellez back with us. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good.
Good. We're of course, Thanksgiving's here in a couple days. Everyone's got in holiday mode. Kind of I'm thinking the last really productive day of the week is really today. Some people will work a little tomorrow, but most will be in full-on Thanksgiving mode by then.
Mike, so. You know I'll be there.
Yeah. I will
so
be.
If anybody wants
I'll be here tomorrow, but about midday,
You're out.
Yeah, it's going to be all.
You're gonna work
thinking
up
about
for that big meal and get yourself home. That's awesome.
I got to get a shot tomorrow afternoon, but after I get the shot, then
You're good. You're good. It's all good. It's all good. Well, we're rocking and rolling. Well, I was thinking about it after the commercial. Hey, shout out to everybody that supported the Historical Society booth at Holiday Magic. John LeMay was out there. Donna Blake Burchell.
Yeah.
We did great out there.
Good.
And high five to Holiday Magic. That's a great legacy, and all the others. But we really appreciate Holiday Magic has been good to the Historical Society. We consider them our friends and our family, and they're very historical. I mean, my mom helped start Holiday Magic.
I'm about to say it's as historical as
but
the
it's
society.
Fun, and we appreciate them. So high five.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And another great thing about them is, when you pay your entry fee, your $5, all of that goes to local charities.
Yes.
Most of it's youth related, like different high school youth groups and
they're so good.
First Tee program.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're good. So shout out, ladies. Thank you. And we wish the best for the others coming up. But I just happen to think about
Absolutely.
that. Thank you.
And hopefully folks got to, because when John was here last week talking about the Holiday Magic, we're like, hey, Donna and John are going to be sitting there at the booth. If you ever had a chance to sit down and pick the brains of probably the most researched historical folks for this region right now, you got them right there at your beck and call.
And you and John were having fun here while I was stirring up a frenzy frantically. There was hair everywhere, ribbon everywhere. We were setting that up out there, but I hope John's up and listening. John, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but I have to say it. Donna was our moneymaker.
Oh.
Donna was the moneymaker. I'm telling you, they were calling saying, we need more books. And ironically, we got more books, and I was delivering them out there. You know, the cool thing about them, and they work so well together, I say that they're a dynamic duo. Mm-hmm. Many locals have supported the John LeMay books, and that legacy continues right in with him and her working together, and then her own. So those individuals that have said, oh, I've purchased all the John LeMay books, you need to look into Donna Blake Burchell. And I think she'll be coming for what we're talking about, too.
On the 4th here?
I'm pretty sure. So we'll double check with that. But I'm real excited.
Yeah.
I can't believe.
Well, hopefully, she's the author, probably her biggest or most noted or publicly aware book is her Wicked Women book. Wicked Women.
It's I think it's one of the least expensive too, which that's awesome.
But because I think a lot of people because we always hear the stories of outlaws and cowboys and the legends of your Billy the Kids and Wild Bill Hickox and all that, but you don't hear the women. And
that's good stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, there's some shady, nasty women that were probably
you better believe
there's probably some men that couldn't hold a candle to their nastiness of some of these women.
I tell you what, don't mess with a woman who's locked and loaded and
and she kind of chronicled some of the ones that called Southeast New Mexico home, and it's really cool to hear these stories and learn about them.
Donna's the sweetest, low key, so it's funny, but she's written about wine and forts and haunted hotels.
Yeah, she does a lot of the haunted stuff too.
That's a good one too. But she's got so many books, and then her newest one is on mission churches, and that's a great one, and then the gyms. So if you are not familiar with Donna Blake Burchell, please look in and know that she's coming.
And correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I believe how like John is involved in writing a lot of, like when you pick up the book that talks about Roswell and all that. Right. Donna is the author or did the same thing for the Carlsbad, the Eddy County, all those books. Like if you can get the ones about Chaves County, Roswell, the ones that John was involved with. Right. Donna did the same thing for the Eddy County, Lee County, I think, and Carlsbad and all that
and
too.
She works with we're the Historical Society for Southeast New Mexico. She's Southeast New Mexico Historical Society. So, and again, we're all one big family. And she writes well. If you want to be a member of the Historical Society, a lot of the times she's an amazing writer and always submits for our newsletter. So that's another way to get articles you wouldn't see anywhere else.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just a little bit that's in it. But I'm ready. I'm excited to talk about December 4th,
Yes.
Historic Book Fair, Christmas. I cannot absolutely cannot believe it's going to be here. And I saw you pull out that flyer. Please, ladies and gentlemen, collect your change. Keep your change coming. I know we've surpassed $1,000. We're running that total, made more. Donna, what? Of course, Donna drives all the way from Carlsbad, goes back, drives all the way back. What she do? She brings $100 in change. Just cast it in. So collect that change, but put on the calendar December 4th. We're really excited about the 4th.
Yeah, it's really kind of a couple-fold event here because I mean it's the main part is the historic book fair part where when John and I were explaining it last week. For those who missed it, this is a couple times a year, the historical site, as needed, basically. Usually around the holidays is when they happen, but as needed. We thanks to the generosity of the community, they donate items for the archives facility. You know, relics to letters to clothing. Books are a very popular item. Old, rare, out-of-print, collectible books. We get a pretty good collection of them at the Historical Society. But we get multiple copies of them from time to time. So there's certain books that, hey, we may have 4 copies, which is great that we are lucky enough to have 4 copies. But in all fairness, the Historical Society does not need 4 copies.
That's right.
We need one good one. And so they'll take the best out of the 4 or put them together to make the best one out of the 4. But with those other 3, that leaves them available to go back and sell them. So we turn around and sell them back to the public. And then, of course, that money raised goes back to the archives and all the programming and things do at the Historical Society. So we're not just selling away the farm. Don't worry about that.
Right.
We're keeping the good ones for ourselves. But this is a chance. And let me, all the books are going to be readable, copy worthy, just because if it looks like it's half the books missing, that's not going to be there.
No,
but like if it might have a creased dust jacket compared to the one that doesn't.
And some of those books are more for presentational, if you will.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap some up.
And
John had a great idea for home decor and stuff like that.
Yeah, John was telling us last week.
We're going to do that.
So if you're in it to look for reading or collecting, they got those books. But if you're looking for books that really aren't of value but look old and
good looking,
then they've got a bunch of those where you could buy for like $1 a piece.
And we're going to have John's not even aware. I got some fun donations that I know John's on board. We're going to have some neat Christmas mystery bags.
Yeah.
And it's not just going to have books in there. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's a book fair. But it's also a Christmas book fair. So I just got some donations that I think will be really cool in the goodie bags. So I'm telling you right now, if you get those mystery bags while they last, they're going to be more valuable than you imagine, and there may be a little Christmas something.
Yeah, that's a fun way to support the Historical Society.
Fun.
Maybe you're not a book collector and you're like, well, I don't know anything about rare books, or I don't know which ones are valuable or which ones are not, but I like to come out and see some of this stuff. Come on out, buy a mystery bag, $5. You're going to get more value than the $5 you paid.
That's right.
And you get some cool stuff that may start a collection, or maybe I don't know, maybe you just bought a gift to give somebody.
I'm just going to put this out there. If you make a purchase, there could be biscuit Cheetos involved.
All right. You don't have to give those away. You can eat them for yourself. Rarely do those make it to someone else.
So if you go to the Historical Society, support the Historical Society, bring your change. Bring your perishables. We'll get those to the community kitchen. All in on that. And then bring your loose change, and there will be some cool mystery bags.
Yeah.
But we are working very hard to get our silent auction going.
Yes.
Reminding everybody, we know the holidays are coming. We know Christmas is right around the corner. Saturday, support local. Please, ladies and gentlemen, I know that it's so easy to let your fingers do the shopping. Please support local this weekend. Please support local.
Well, here's a point I'd like to make.
Do that.
Here's a point I'd like to make here when you shop local. And I know we've talked numbers like 75 cents of every dollar and all that too. But let me look at the world we live in right now. And the best way to guarantee that you get the items you want under your tree in time for Christmas.
That's true.
And I would even argue that you're probably going to get it cheaper in the long run, because by the time you pay for shipping and handling, because all that's going up, not to mention the cost of doing business, in the COVID world right now, the less stressful, more secure way is to literally walk into the store, pick it up off the shelf, and buy it. That's really this is the year where it might pay to be a shopper and not an online,
for sure.
That's right. Digger. That's right. That's what we're.
So this Saturday, I can't tell you the time, but if you go to our website, roswellmhistory.org, it will be live. We're working with the webmaster.
Okay.
We're going to have at least, just got a couple of donations, hoping to go over 12 items. We have 11 items, and I'm excited to talk about them.
Sweet.
Because and thank you, Elaine Mayfield. I don't know if she's listening. Thank you for her help. Casabella, shop Casabella. Every time we do a silent auction, Casabella shows up. They're amazing. Have a beautiful holiday sweater dress, boots, and amazing Southwest style pendant. It's amazing. Awesome. Number 2, full body massage, Bath and Body collection. Hello. Who doesn't want a massage?
Everyone loves pampering.
And Renee Craig is always good to support the Historical Society. She donated a massage and a lot of additional pampering items, including do-your-own facials and those kinds of things.
All right.
Gentleman's collection, amazing. Everybody, my dad always thought the way to a man's heart is through a flashlight. I don't know. When my dad passed, I know he's listening, Dad. I bet he had 50 to 100 flashlights. He had flashlights everywhere.
So did he have a smartphone at any point?
No.
See, he would have loved that gadget.
He had you're exactly right. And you know what my dad had? My dad had, he did. I love you, Dad. We're talking about you. He had pretty big fingers. He loved the old, if he could have carried around that old phone in a bag. He loved those big phones because he had those big fingers.
Because that's, to be honest, I haven't bought a flashlight since smartphones put the light thing on them.
Oh, no. My dad would say, oh, no. I mean, that's a good start. But Roswell Livestock is so good to support the Historical Society. We've got an amazing rechargeable flashlight, sweater, and that kind of stuff.
Cool.
Elaine, you're so awesome. She made a holiday pet collection. That thing is loaded. If you have cats or dogs, everything from the little bed to the rug to everything you could feed. And then there's even the stuff for the owners. Amazing pet collection.
Cool.
An amazing holiday collection. House of Flowers stepped up, gave a beautiful arrangement. It has a print, and Honey Depot. A lot of our collections, Honey Depot in Artesia, if you've never been there, good for them. Love them. Take a trip to Artesia.
You know what?
They're amazing.
If you're a meat smoker, barbecuist, they have a great selection of rubs and things that are unique.
Somebody said the other day, what do they not have? And I'm like, besides toilet paper and water.
They have a brand that's called, I can't even say it on the radio. It's
I know exactly what
chicken,
you're talking
SHI, beef, SHI, special, and those are good. I've used a couple of them in my house.
They have everything from cider to gifts. So great Christmas collection. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I get so sick of hearing this, and you better spread the word. We have Jack Chew cookbook collection. Yes,
highly
we
coveted.
have both of them. I was going to say the Chew and Chat, which you could chew his food. The Cook and Chat cookbook and the other cookbook.
That would have been a great podcast for their family down Chew and Chat.
That's funny. Chew and Chat. He would have loved that. That's funny. I think we have something going there. And it also comes with an amazing handcrafted ceramic tea set. It's amazing.
Oh, cool.
Roswell Livestock really came through, and in a beautiful, ladies, if you're listening, we have a beautiful Brighton black and white purse. Amazing. It's awesome. I know Ralph's excited about the Roswell Livestock patio burner disco. Hello.
That thing is.
Man.
If you have never used or owned a disc cooker or one of these, they are the greatest invention ever. My wife and I purchased one, our Christmas gift to each other, maybe 4 years ago.
Is that right? Ralph
it's so versatile. It's so, because you can literally, you can do your fajitas or any of that stuff. But I've cooked eggs, breakfast.
Breakfast is
I've even cooked steaks and burgers on that thing. Cool. You can do anything on there. It's
that, and it does come with the wok top in this.
Yeah, those things are amazing.
That's amazing. Cool. So the things that you will not find that we're really excited to talk about is the newest Peter De La Fuente. Peter, if you're listening, good morning. We appreciate you. You're amazing. Peter De La Fuente is so good to support the Historical Society, and he did a beautiful, his newest, and I want to read this to you because he's so amazing. It's called The View from the Cliff. This painting depicts our beloved Sierra Blanca Mountain, viewed from the east. The original was painted by Ig Tempura. The reproduction translation is the original. It is vibrant colors. I mean, it's probably the boldest colors I've ever seen, this royal blue. It's amazing. So he donated this print, and they are available. So ladies and gentlemen, please look on our website. It's magnificent. He signed it. It's numbered. It's amazing.
Okay.
Thank you, Peter. You're amazing.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. He's a historian in himself.
He is.
I mean, good grief.
Just his,
Peter needs to be on again. He should just talk.
I mean, we had a
all
whole
afternoon.
great conversation about his technique for painting.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
The egg wash.
And shout out to Peter. He worked so hard with the Strange family with our past event and really talking through the legacy of the herds and all of that. And they helped. A lot of that presentation came from them interviewing Peter. So thank you.
Nice.
We appreciate you.
He was that wealth of information.
Yes.
Good deal.
Another local artist, and we love to celebrate artists and local artists, is Greg Birch.
Mm-hmm.
Supported the Historical Society. He donated two
nice.
of his originals. And I'm going to read you some information about it. Humbled Beginnings, it's called. Humble Beginnings is a 24 by 30. It's a landscape west of Roswell with his own twist, looking out an old adobe structure. Humbled Beginnings.
Oh, cool.
It's amazing.
Okay.
And they are originals. So thank you, Greg. We'd love to have you on the radio just talking about that. The very interesting one that we have is called The Storm.
Okay.
And The Storm is, and I'm trying to read, I wish I am. It is 24 by 30. It's oil on canvas, and it is the old Maxwell House in Fort Sumner. It is really cool. And we were talking, that's very rarely been done. Mm-hmm. We don't know. And if you're saying, well, what in the world are you talking about? It's a jewel. So we're really excited to feature these, and we know you'll need to see them. And he even framed them. Those are originals. We're really excited. He himself is a historian, too. He loves to, and again, we just support local artists celebrating their artistry and telling our stories. Again, all three of these pieces of art are living by our mission statement, right?
Absolutely.
Celebrating history.
Absolutely.
So supporting history, getting a piece of art that you'd never be able to. I think that's what I'm talking about. And even a gift to go somewhere else.
Yeah. It sounds like that storm painting, that's kind of
very unique.
It's one of the few recollections of what was there at the time.
For sure. It's a beauty. And then Peter's so unique with they're just all rare. You're getting originals, and then Peter's. I'm telling you, I've never that legacy of herds and that. This is a lot of vibrant colors. So we're really excited about all these items.
Yeah.
And if
and of course you'll be able to see them on the silent auction.
That's exactly
the eBay
right.
link
so
there,
what's going to happen is after Saturday, you can go to RoswellNMhistory.org. You'll see the big flashing dot with all the silent auction items. It will show you a picture of each item. Excuse me, and the information. You click on any of that item, it'll link you straight to eBay. That silent auction will go through next Saturday.
Okay, so
a week
it goes
from
Saturday to Saturday.
through our event. That's
okay,
exactly
so look
right.
for it
starting
coming
this
out Saturday.
And fire up. Let's get excited. Let's support history, bid, and have fun with each other. You could literally, we tried to cover the males and females and do a little holiday decorating. We can't thank enough to our local entities supporting us. If we came to you and needed an item and we haven't heard from you yet, it is not too late. I need to hear from you today. Elaine or I will be happy and honored to pick it up. And give us a call. We could add some items to the silent auction. It is not too late, but we need to do that today.
Cool. So get in there.
Yes.
And but yeah, like you said, if you're thinking, oh yeah, I got some great stuff that'll be a part of this, please reach out to us today so we'd love to help you out and get you, because you're helping us out.
For sure.
But the earlier you get it to us, the more help we can get in promoting it and get your name out there and everything else.
Even if you gave us a gift card and you're wanting to have people come in your store, holler at us, give us gift cards, and then that'll get them out on Saturday. I'd love to have a big old gift card from somebody and saying, that'll make them get out shopping. Well, let's do that. That's a heck of a deal. So
absolutely.
We're really excited.
So mark the next couple Saturdays on your calendar. This Saturday will be the start of the silent auction. Again, RoswellNMhistory.org is our website. You go there. Keep checking back if you go or Saturday morning. It's not quite active yet.
That's right. Please do that.
Keep come back. It will go active Saturday sometime.
You're exactly right, and it could be in the afternoon, and this is why.
Okay.
We need it to go a full week through our event on the 4th.
Gotcha.
And I don't believe we mentioned that. Our event on the 4th is 10 to 2, in case you weren't listening.
So
it's very likely.
Like 2 o'clock.
That's exactly right.
So I would say it's probably safe to say that if you check anytime after 2 p.m. on Saturday, it will be there.
Yep. And
it'll
link that
remain in effect, available for 1 week. And then the next Saturday, which will be the last day of the silent auction, will be the historic Christmas book fair.
And we will have the items displayed if you actually want to come see them. Or in the meantime, if you want to come see something, technically we're not open, but we are open by appointment. Give us a holler. You're welcome to come by and look at something. Also, let your do your local shopping through our website. You can purchase herd prints, books.
You missed your chance at the Holiday Magic to buy something. You can get it online.
And then I just had this the other day. We do ship anywhere. So we literally, let me give you this scenario. Let's say you want to buy some of John LeMay books. You want them autographed, you want them wrapped, and you want us to ship them. I'm all in. And they'll look good. Cool. We'll wrap them good.
Good deal.
So give us
Amy's
a
really
call.
good at that kind of stuff.
We'll wrap them. Hey, we could literally get them autographed.
They
now,
don't let
ladies,
me touch those things.
and ladies and gentlemen, come on. If you buy the John LeMay book on Amazon, you're not going to get it wrapped and autographed and shipped like we could.
No,
and you'd support locals. So we're all in to even put a bow on a herd print or anything like that. So do your shopping. We're still taking like memorial and celebratory gifts. Consider doing your end of the year donations to the Historical Society. And last but not least, I'm decorating the archives facility. It's almost done.
Cool.
If you need that holiday reception, maybe for your company party. We've talked about that quite a bit. 20, 30, 40. Come and go type of thing. Give us a call. It's beautifully decorated. It would, you'd literally have the food catered. You could even have it catered across the street. You could bring it over or anywhere for that matter.
Maybe if you're even having like an office Christmas party
that's right.
and maybe your office isn't quite big enough that you don't have a kitchen or nothing. You're like, well, let's go. Hey, let's go to the archives facility. We got a kitchen there. You can have your party. If there's like 20 of you, no problem. They can all sit down and eat and have a problem.
Plenty of room.
So if you think about your office Christmas parties, things here, look to Historical Society. It's a great venue to
and
sponsor.
And it's traditionally Christmas and decorated, so you wouldn't have to do a lot of decorations. So consider that. Support the Historical Society. Shop local. Give back. Let's work together. Enjoy the holidays. And
RoswellNMhistory.org is the website. Go there. Do some shopping. Again, find the link for the silent auction. That'll go hot again, probably 2 p.m.
Saturday afternoon, I think.
Saturday afternoon. And then don't forget, December 4th, 10 to 2. It's at the Archives Facility, 208 North Lee. Your chance to get rare out-of-print books, to purchase the mystery book bags for just $5 to get you a mystery gift bag, I should say. And then, of course, if you are looking for old books, but you're like, I don't want collectors' expensive books. I want some stuff because I want for decor and things. John procured a bunch of books that like they're not valuable, but they're old books. You can still read them if you want to, but they're more designed to just put on the bookshelf because they look like they're that old bound books.
That's right.
And the quality bound. It's not paperbacks like you buy at the bookstore today. It looks something more.
It's just those items you're not going to go to the store and find. That's it. But support the Historical Society. If you have family coming into town, make an appointment, book that. And we've got some simple but beautiful, elegant Christmas decor in the museum, but we need that appointment made. So
absolutely.
We're all in this together. Let's work together.
RoswellNMhistory.org. You can always email Amy, historydirector@outlook.com.
That's right.
And then I never remember the phone number.
That's all right. Call the museum, 622-8333. If you have research needs or those kinds of things in the archives, call 622-1176. If you need to reserve the archive facility, call the museum, 622-8333.
Very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Get all?
I'm sure we missed something, but that's okay. I'll be back. We just appreciate your support.
Well, we love doing this. Is what we do too. And happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
Yes, we're very
everybody.
Thankful. We're very thankful for this amazing community, and I don't know what we would have done without the support of this community. We've had a hard year, huh, Mike? I know everybody has. The Historical Society's really been hit hard. On a final note, we have had that fundraising campaign. We just were hit. We just had more work done. That number is rolling up. Please consider making that donation. We sincerely appreciate it.
Absolutely.
But we're going to work hard and get this done.
Well,
we're right there, Mike. We're almost done.
You make a point, it's
there.
like we look back and it's like it's been a hard year, but then I look back and I'm like, well, look at where we're sitting.
We've done good.
Here we sit, and
it's not for us.
They've been throwing some curveballs at us.
And we've worked with others. We've been honored to help others. It's not all about us. It's about this community.
Absolutely.
We just need to work together, and every penny
keep plugging
counts.
away. Absolutely. Yep. So come be a part of all of our stuff. We'd love to have you. And again, I got to ask you because I've been asking everybody. Food you are looking most forward to eating on Thursday of all the Thanksgiving things. What's the one that you're like the number one? if I eat nothing else on Thursday and just eat this, I'd be okay.
So very uniquely, our family legacy is some very unique noodles.
Okay.
And we boil them in the broth.
Okay.
And it's a very thick, it's between a spaghetti noodle and an Alfredo noodle.
Okay.
And my boys could eat the whole thing, but I can't do
Is it got a sauce with it or something?
No,
Just like a butter noodle?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's very unique. That was my grandmother's legacy. So,
I think that falls into the vein of the mac and cheese because a lot of people,
right? Well,
and I think it's more of a South thing.
I think so.
As mac
probably.
and cheese as a side for Thanksgiving.
Good old traditional, some Arkansas.
So I bet it's. I feel it's probably
it's in that vein, but no cheesy.
That.
We're not cheesy, but cannot do life without sweet potato. But we can't do life without sweet potato and cranberry. So it's all good to me. Thanksgiving's a blessing. I'm thankful for every darn bit of it.
Nothing wrong with cheesy. I made a career out of being cheesy. Being Chester Cheetah.
That's true. I am more cheesy on the radio than I would be putting that in my mouth. If you know
Senior cheese. That's what they call me.
A little bit cheesy around there. Hey, but we've got to laugh, smile, and give back to the community. High Five Youth Challenge Academy stepped it up with applications, and we're fixing to give out scholarships. Please, if you want to support the Historical Society through scholarships, there is probably the greatest thing we can do is give back in scholarships.
Yep.
Amen.
And big thanks.
And Youth Challenge stepped it up. If you're listening and you're going to apply for our scholarships in 2022, you better step it up because they're really raising that bar.
Yeah, and they're probably ready to go full spring after a year of COVID,
so
2
don't
years of
forget
COVID
that
and everything
too.
else. Yeah.
Thank you for everything. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, and enjoy your pasta. And we'll talk to you later.
Okay. Thank you so much.